Yeah, we should
So
check
this
that
is
out.
just The Witcher. We don't have to worry about when do we stop.
All right, cool.
Fantastic.
For the Unreal thing?
This will not.
Yeah.
The Witcher 4 will not be on
It's
Switch 2.
probably better
Done,
compressed
Henry.
too because I
Definitely
heard
check
the
it
live
out.
compression was bad.
It will not be on Switch 2.
Yeah, I just put it in the SDF channel.
Huber. Watch it be on Switch too. Oh yeah.
I think they might. Sounds like they've had a really good experience with Nintendo for Cyberpunk.
I was just trolling.
All right, here we
I
go.
was just trolling.
Now keep in mind, chat, this is a tech demo.
Tech? No.
You've all seen it anyway, so we're the ones falling behind.
Yeah. Toss a coin to your Witcher. Damn.
They usually do this at GDC. This year they did it in Orlando for whatever reason.
Orlando Bloom or Orlando, Florida?
Orlando,
they
Florida.
drove to Orlando Bloom's house. And they're like,
had
hey, do you want to
people
see the Witcher 4
sit in
tech
his
demo?"
yard.
Yeah. He wouldn't let them
He's
in
like,
the house.
sure.
Sure.
I'll check it out.
Let me get my wife, Dua Lipa, or whoever the fuck his wife is. Who's his wife?
It was.
Katy Perry?
Yeah.
Somebody.
That seems right.
Well, we're reacting to the Witcher 4 tech demo from the state of Unreal.
I'm getting some like Final Fantasy VII vibes.
Yeah, that is some Final
The
Fantasy
life
VII.
All right.
How much did Epic pay them to show this at this?
Oh.
I mean,
Oh, we're getting like. I thought it was.
The plowing plonker. Break me turleys on this blasted pit-ridden tract.
I love the Witcher.
Where's fear not Gyro?
Too rude.
Aye, the devil's out there! This running from!
Oh my god, the light. Everywhere.
the coins where they were scattering through the air. Yep.
Just put it in perspective always, you know? Think about your childhood, PS2 games, PS1 games.
Right.
Look where we are. Look where we fucking are.
Too dark to see?
We're backlit.
Yeah, yeah.
Light shining in our eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the whole screen
Watch
has
us in a movie
reflection all over
theater.
it.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's a freakazoid.
Yeah. Looks like a vampire vibe.
Should have spent that coin on a Witcher, dude.
Seriously.
Yes!
Yes, Queen.
Queen.
Almost had me fooled, Fruin.
New voice actor, though.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yo.
Praise it. Fucking praise it.
Zoomed out.
I hate this shit. It's never
The only
do
thing I
this.
saw was somebody was playing it on a base PS5,
Yeah.
and it was running at like 60 frames.
They did this in a stage?
Dude, I hope it's
Yeah, this was the State of Unreal
Thank
like
you.
presentation.
Thank
yeah,
you,
like
everyone, and
like,
welcome
it's an
to the
old
State
school
of
press
Unreal
conference.
at Unreal Fest Orlando. We're here to show you what's next with Unreal
Orlando.
Engine and so much more. We are thrilled that you're able to join us. Thank you. But
Calm down.
first things first, I'm here with Sebastian and Kitek from CD Projekt Red. We have
27,
a
right?
lot to talk about.
Hmm?
Hey guys,
7.
Oh,
Certainly
yeah,
not
I've got a ways off.
soon.
So we got GTA freaking
Wyatt, and hello,
6. Almost
The
lost
Witcher
count
4.
there. It's been so
He
long.
almost said
4,
five.
5, 6, where are we
I
at?
needed the right partner.
Somewhere in there.
One that truly understands that great open world games are all about art and technology coming together.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
look,
it
our
is.
goals are completely
knows.
aligned here. And around
Goddamn
the
right he
launch of
knows.
UE5, your awesome team.
Three
at
men
CD Projekt
standing on a
Red
stage.
announced a
Huber just
collaboration
losing his mind.
in Unreal even better. And it's an opportunity, we just couldn't pass it up. So we've been working on a technical demo together to achieve just that. We should
Technical
take a look at
demo.
it. You guys
You
ready?
know, it's fancy.
Yeah, look out for those cyberpunk
Crytek is
launch
going to
tech
play the
demos.
news
Yikes.
It's a technical
Hey, they're
demo.
gonna play it at least.
See, yeah, PS5. It's crazy.
This is
Gorge.
a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4. What you just saw and are going to
This
see
is
now
crazy.
is running on standard PlayStation 5 at 60
Standard
FPS.
PS5.
Take
Standard
that,
PS5.
Rockstar.
Let's go.
A professional monster slayer, a witcher. She explores the
I am
world
excited to
and
play
hunts down
Siri.
monsters for coin.
Did you play 3
The
a lot?
region we are in is called
It's like
Kovir.
20 hours
You'll
of
get to
3 and
explore it in
then
a
He
game.
plays her a ton.
scrubbed out in
Right
it.
now, Ciri is investigating a monster, and after gathering new clues, she
Oh,
is
I
heading
love the
back
little
to a
red
nearby
blood
village.
fringe on her coat, dude.
Hmm.
Don't fucking do this to me, dude.
Yeah,
I do
it's
not
not
want to go
good.
home and
Kelpie.
reinstall 3 again. Don't.
Let weeds be weeds, Kelpie.
So just
Kelpie,
like her other
nice.
coach, Ciri has her own loyal companion.
We return to town.
60 FPS ray tracing on a base
These two
PS5.
characters need to feel
absurd.
like one. Since you're gonna explore the world on
colors
horseback,
are really good.
riding needs to feel seamless, natural, and just
Just like
fun.
even like the detail
Yeah,
on the
and to
tree
support
branches
that,
Yeah.
and
we're
stuff.
introducing multi-character motion matching in Unreal. So Ciri and Kelpie, they're perfectly synchronized when mounting from any
Remember when
angle
a
and
tree in a
speed.
game was just like the
And
equivalent
Bunch of
of a
flat
steel
brute
pipe?
motion
Yeah,
movement
just
on Kelpie.
flat.
Just a
Things
flat,
like
and you would like
realistic
run into it or something, and it was just like metal.
And there are also some really nice improvements to our
We've come a
Unreal
long
Chaos
way. Yeah.
Flesh Solver. And these machine-learned deformations.
Chaos Flesh
Yo.
Solver!
Look at that evil.
Compromising
Hang on, I just got a new band name.
Yeah. Chaos Flesh Solver, dude.
Look at them solving that
Yo.
flesh, dude.
So
Chaos
let's leave
Holy
you for a second
Solver.
to talk about the world
fuck.
itself. So much of the Witcher world is natural, organic, especially Kovir with its dense forest and wild nature.
Yeah,
Yo,
and
Rockstar
wild
for sure
nature
watched
is
this.
hard. And with
Rockstar was like,
nanogeometry,
"Alright, what are you up
we've
to?"
freed artists from so many of their old constraints. But
They
we don't wanna rest
solve
until
flesh without
everything we do
chaos.
in Unreal has that same spirit of
This is
freedom.
gorgeous.
There's always more work to do, and foliage is a huge piece of that puzzle. So we are excited to introduce nanite foliage.
Nanite Foliage.
Oh.
Nanite, son.
And in order to achieve
Like, one of
gorgeous
the-
foliage density
One of the things I
everywhere,
think about
while still
with
being
tech
memory
is like the
efficient,
feeling
fast to
that The
render,
Witcher
we
3
believe
gave
that a
Bear
new idea
sitting
was
in,
needed.
just
Yo.
standing in the
Instead of the
woods.
same
Yeah,
hard
no,
approach
Just
for
standing in
me
the
too.
woods
Like
in
the
the
first
wind.
time that I saw that
Yeah.
that demo, the behind closed doors demo, and I'm
Yeah.
just like,
modeling
this is
every
like,
single leaf and pine
it
needle.
feels like a real place.
It did.
And
Yeah.
the old
Yes.
LOD tricks of the past, they needed a complete rethink. And in their place, it's a new
Wind's
adaptive
howling.
voxel representation in
Oh,
nanite.
voxel
It's
LOD.
volumetric, it's
Okay.
fully 3D, it is super fast
Huh.
to render.
Do you think they
Dense
use
clusters
screen
of
space
triangles turn into these
reflections,
cubes,
Bloodworth?
Which at a distance,
Not
they're
so
no larger
far.
than a pixel, and they react to the changing light of our
Didn't bite.
dynamic sun
It's not
and our
biting that.
shadows, and they allow
He's
artists
listening to the
render
I have
whatever
voxel-based
amount of
LOD.
foliage is needed to achieve their
I'm
vision
loving that this guy
without
pronounces
compromise.
foliage correctly.
And no compromise
Snacking
means
on that?
how ambitious we are when it comes to bringing our vision to life with incredible visuals. But more than that, together with Epic, we created Fastaway.
How close to
throughout
the
world.
actual game does
We
this
can now
look,
bring
though?
in more content.
It will probably
more
look
quickly for the smoothest
better
possible
considering
I
it'll
hope
be
so.
like 3 years
Yeah, I
out.
hope so.
catch
And this is a
up
base
with
PS5!
That is very impressive. Did they say
I
4K?
wouldn't. I
60?
wouldn't put your eggs all in that basket.
For sure, for sure, for sure. Tech demos are weird, of course. Of course. It could look better and worse
And
at the
run
same
worse,
time.
yeah.
Truly,
Right,
both
exactly.
things can be true.
Like,
for
there's
sure.
no systems happening
yeah.
to fuck up the
Yeah.
optimization right
Yeah.
now.
Absolutely. Those birds going by at the perfect time.
Right.
Like, yeah, there's,
Yeah, this has been choreographed
For
with
sure.
an inch of its life.
For sure. Dude, riding into a town in The Witcher is fucking magic. Ah!
I do love this sound though.
I'm so excited we can finally
What,
show
the
you some of this
hooves?
stuff. Let's see
Or
what
just the
Baldur's
sound
Gate
design?
No, the town.
Oh, town. I thought you said sound.
Oh,
Oh, he spat upon us.
Bastard. Witcher still hated.
uh oh.
That seems like a
Bear.
dangerous spot for a bear.
That's you.
I wish.
What's that weird thing he's carrying that guy? Would you have they?
Yo, please give everyone what they want
That bird
and
looked a little
play a
jank.
game of Gwent.
Guys,
Oh my
notice
God.
how responsive the world is.
Dude.
Character actions directly affect what happens around
oh,
you.
he's
Sometimes
stealing
even
the
setting
phone.
off chain reactions.
Huh? The
Every-
pigs are getting in on it.
Like that shit. That's what I mean with tech. That kid running to pick that up. That is tech.
Oh, look at this poor
Scripted
gentleman.
event,
I
probably.
love
How to
it.
fly by
It's just like that immersive shit.
Oh.
Like,
Whoa!
things you might not even see. It's not
I actually kind of
just
appreciate that I
pixels.
can like see some like stuff that's not perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it feel like legit.
Okay.
That's fantastic.
So
A one-
this is the guy who
like a
made
guy right
this
there,
question
because there's so
Like, you
much.
probably suspect
It's a treacherous
he has
world.
his own
Yeah,
agenda.
and you don't get that in 3.
Wilfred's off his tits again. Oh.
Surprised nobody has said
typical day
horsing
foil.
yet.
Witcheress. What news of my wife?
Witcheress.
No eternity is taking that damn salt to arrive.
I found them. And, well, suffice to say, they'll not reach you. As for the salt, I'm not one speck. I presume this comes as no surprise to you.
The shoulder pad looks like Geralt's
No, no.
armor.
Kabir's smuggling trade is of no concern. The manticore that flattened your cart.
Manticores.
Quite the opposite.
Manticore. No, them winged hellspawn dwell in the arse end of Crate. Not here.
While Siri decides what to do about that merchant, let's take a look at the character technology that powers this marketplace. Why don't we listen in on these fishmongers? They're selling their
It would be a
wares,
privilege.
chatting up customers.
Morning, catch fishes. We'll find none fresher.
This was one of the things that was crazy about The Witcher 3 for me as well, is like they made sure that like all of these different merchants existed,
Yeah,
even if they were selling stuff that you had no reason ever to buy. Like,
totally.
And
like, oh yeah, here's the guy that
fun
sells glass
to
bottles.
play
I'm
here.
like,
even in the simple
okay.
market
Shop
stall,
clothes, they go
men's
home
human
and
tools,
shit.
Improved Unreal Smart Objects, Chaos Cloth, and more.
Yeah, and
Chaos
all of this exists to make sure
So
that
much chaos.
shopping quality
Chaos
between
flesh,
Siri
chaos
and
cloth.
NPCs
Yeah,
as small as
flesh
possible.
solver.
Yeah, and closing that gap, it's not just about fidelity, right, but also authenticity. They should react
Thank
to
you.
changes in the world around them.
Absolutely, that's tech
The
too.
prisoner in
It's not
pillar
just
isn't exciting
pixels.
enough for Valgrind.
I'm gonna keep saying that.
Let's grab everyone's attention with a circus.
Lets you tell better stories. That's a divisive take.
okay, so
But
the passive
great
eyes are
performance
interested.
deserves a huge crowd though. Let's crank it up.
Fire breather.
So you are seeing tons of optimizations here to many of Unreal systems.
Yo, crack that keg open.
Including an entirely new Unreal animation framework, allowing us to fit easily in our 60 FPS budget, not just in rendering, but also with room to spare on the game thread. Over
A 60
300
FPS
animated
budget.
skeletal mesh agents, all going about their business.
Every
And
studio
the
should
whole
have that,
point is to
period.
leave breathing room for developers like you to introduce the gameplay and the systems that your players expect, empowering you to make your worlds come to life without Unreal standing in your way.
Do you think Rockstar's sweating that it's not going to be
That's
60
the
FPS
open
now
world
that they're
RPG
watching
that
this?
we're making. But before we wrap up, how about one final check-in with Siri? We are making this game to be the most
She's on a
immersive
boat.
and ambitious
Oh, she's
open-world Witcher game ever.
I'm
We are
dying right
making
now.
this a reality thanks to our work on Unreal with the team
I'm
at Epic.
dying.
3 years.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say 2028, Isla.
Yeah, yeah.
Open world
Sorry, we got
RPGs,
GTA in the
and I'm
meantime.
so proud
Everything's
of
fine.
what we accomplished so far.
We are too.
God.
So we're almost done, but before we go, here's a small gift for all Witcher fans. A first look at Lanexeter.
What?
Something.
That's some blood deep cut book shit. Guaranteed that's a book reference. Blood, what is it?
Onward, Kelby. With what?
I'll clap for that. I will clap for that. Let's go. Man.
Creative Europe Media.
Wow. A deep dive tech demo getting me insanely more hyped than a lot of just video game trailers. That was amazing. I loved that.
Yeah.
I loved hearing them talk about it. That was great.
I would
Because we
definitely-
got to see it
I
too
would like-
in motion.
yeah,
Even
yeah,
though it's a
I think
tech
that's the thing.
demo,
I
I know.
But I think that's the thing, Huber.
Yeah,
is
we
like
really
it
haven't
being
seen
a
it.
real-time demo.
Yeah.
And not just like a bunch of quick cuts. Like you get to settle into the space.
Yes.
Right? And they also explained why this stuff is new. I think that's something that like like this isn't the actual game, right?
Yeah.
But like with a lot of actual games, we don't get these kind of moments. It's like
Yeah.
say, "Oh, this is the new thing we're doing with the technology that we couldn't do before. You know, this is how this works. This is a little peel back look at the muscles of the horse, like you know,
Chaos Flesh.
yeah, like
Chaos
I
Flesh
think
Solver.
that's potentially one of the reasons why this generation hasn't felt like a new generation as much because we don't get as many of these little
Yeah.
like peel
Chaos
back.
Flesh Solver.
Not enough Chaos Flesh. yeah.
Exactly.
That's what I've been saying for years.
Like there wasn't a
Seriously.
moment in the state
Why
of
didn't they
play that
listen
was
to you
like this, right? You know, like the Marvel thing was the closest we got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. That was great. Can't wait. And you know, obviously a little after Cyberpunk's launch, obviously a little
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, caution. Be cautious.
All the
but then at
salt
the s-
is gone from this trailer because we're taking it all with
But
grain.
that's
Yeah.
one
But
of
then
the,
at the same time, they really
that's one of the
earned-
reasons they're on Unreal.
Yeah.
Is so that they're not fighting their engine.
Exactly,
Right.
and then
To put a
Phantom
game out,
Liberty
yeah.
really, and Cyberpunk itself, even before Phantom Liberty, really turned it around. I know no game should launch like that, but
Is that a cloth
you know,
map?
they're on the up and
Pop-up.
up.
Final Fantasy Tactics Collector's Box comes with a pop-up area. What are those colorful little rocks?
Damian, are you in for Witcher?
Magnet stones?
Depends if I can just jump in or if I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
The Witcher 3
Yeah,
was-
this is going to be a
Yeah.
brand
Too.
new.
Brand
Like,
new.
there's going to be obviously connecting threads, but yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Only shame is gonna be when it comes out in 3 years. My
wouldn't worry
PC is
about it.
gonna
Can we
need an
get two
upgrade.
collector's boxes for tactics? So Damiani and I can both have one.
The Witcher 3 did a really good job
I'm gonna
of
need
getting
a
people caught up.
Yeah, Witcher 3 is great at
7090
that. Because here's the thing, Damiani,
Yeah.
like
3 did really well.
you can kind of like look back and like see like the confidence building from them, or like the first Witcher was like kind of weird, like looking back on like
Mouse
how they
combos?
connected to. But I don't
Mouse
think just,
combos?
I
I heard
don't think
about
just the
those,
combat, but I mean just
yeah.
like even the stories
Yeah.
that they decided to pursue and the characters they put in there and stuff. So like in a weird way, Damiani, it's like you going into Witcher 3, you would be better off reading the books
Here we
than
go.
you would be watching or playing
Here
the first
we
two
go.
games.
Oh, okay.
Brandon John's
Like
over
the
here.
connection is more from there. Like,
I think just jump into this one. That's what I'm gonna
Yeah,
do.
But no, I'm
Yeah.
saying you don't. I don't say you have to do any of that. I'm just
Okay.
saying that like you would get more out of reading the books.
Watch the
Got it.
than you'd be
Netflix
playing the first two
show and
games.
then
Well, I
jump
read.
in.
I
only
watched some of the
episodes
Netflix
6,
show,
5,
but
and
when I heard
4.
they're changing up stuff, I was
In
like,
bad
oh,
order.
actors. I was like, yeah, maybe I should stop.
Awesome.
I really love the color palette that they've chosen to use.
Lot of good
here.
colors.
It feels very vibrant.
Her coat is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, like it feels.
It feels realistic but vibrant.
Yeah.
Which I like.
Her design is next.
Like
'Cause
look at
it's
the
not-
reds and the stone back
Yeah.
there.
The like it's like it's like reality plus.
Yes.
It's not like stylized too much like Avowed or something, but it's
Totally.
like
This
still yeah.
freaking horse fur though in the shine.
How much does
like what the heck?
subscription to Reality Plus cost me a month?
too much. Too much.
Unbelievable. On
Just watch Fox
Real,
News. And you get
perhaps.
Reality minus.
Yeah, chaos. the
Here comes the
unreal
Chaos Flesh
and the
Solver.
chaos
Yeah.
flesh.
Woo! Honestly,
So
that is some
cool.
pretty good flesh.
Yeah.
Also, out of all animals, horses, dude, top 10 like musculature. What do
Hell
you
yeah.
think?
Red Dead 2.
Up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Best
Red Dead 1
musculature on
even.
an animal,
Yeah.
probably horse.
like
The muscles.
good animal to show off your tech.
Yeah.
I see
right.
all the little points of interest on the map. Yeah, little side quests. It's a monster nest somewhere up there, bud.
for sure.
Awesome.
I like this like early spring, still a bit of snow going on.
Like seriously, one of my favorite things to do in video games ever, one of my fondest memories, is just standing in the forest in The Witcher 3 when the wind is going crazy.
Yeah.
And the sun is coming through.
Or they were.
It's just unbelievably magical. So, yeah.
Yeah, there are
There's
some
a
of
lot
these
of wind
forests
going
like
on.
this in Skellige where it's like all of a sudden it's like,
Yeah.
this is like the forest that I wanted since like screenshots of Zelda 64.
You're so
right?
right, bud. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so right. Gosh.
It's pronounced Skellige.
If Yorvith is not in this game, though, I am boycotting for life. I
won't.
refuse. Yeah.
You won't be able to resist.
Need it. I need
But
Yorvith.
how will you know unless you play it?
Exactly.
Blood's not
They've
gonna
already
tell you.
got me. Yeah.
Actually, Blood will be telling us far too much for the first month he has this game and none of us have it.
Yeah.
Blood loves to talk to you about RPGs that you haven't gotten to play yet.
Alrighty.
Day one, SGF.
Day one, day
A
zero.
Surprise day
Yeah,
one. Yeah,
day
day
zero.
zero.
Day -1.
Day
yeah,
negative
whatever.
one. Tomorrow, if you're in the LA area, we have a meetup going on at 11 a.m. At Good People Coffee Co.
Yep.
on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Be there.
Join us there. Search for it on patreon.com/easyallies.
Yeah, it's pinned on Patreon.
It's pinned on there. Not pinned on phones, maybe? Whatever. That's tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, online here, we will be having a Switch 2 stream.
Mario Kart.
Assuming one of us is able
World.
to get our Switch.
You're right.
It's probably
Wait,
me tonight.
I think Isla's gonna be the one.
So wait, let
Yeah.
that sink in. We're gonna be playing
Mario
Kart World on Switch 2 tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm playing it tonight.
Say
if I
it
get
one
my
more
Switch.
time. Mario Kart World on Switch 2 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Whoa!
And Puyo Puyo Tetris
Whoa!
2, hopefully, and maybe some other shit. I don't know, whatever. We'll literally play. We're gonna play that Welcome Tour. You better. believe
Yeah,
it.
we are.
We're gonna stream the
starting there.
shit out of
We're
that
gonna hold
Welcome
Mario
Tour.
Kart
We are
hostage.
yeah.
Hostage.
Yes, we
Yeah.
are 100%ing the Welcome Tour before we see frame
I don't think you want to
one
do that.
No.
of Mario Kart. Dude.
No. There's a lot in there.
We're playing Madden. So that's tomorrow night, and then Friday we have our SGF coverage begins. We're reacting to SGF kickoff, whatever the hell it's called.
It's just called Summer Game Fest.
Summer Game Fest.
Summer Game
the
Fest
Keeleys.
Live. I'm calling it live every time
Yeah,
now. I
Summer
refuse
Game
to
Fest
call it anything
Live.
else. Summer Game Fest Live.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, there's that. There's Day of the Devs. There's some weird Devolver thing as always.
Right.
Ball X Pit or something like that.
Expedient.
And then I guess we hopefully the IOI thing will have James Bond first.
Yeah, would love that.
So we can watch James Bond and it's like, all right, podcast time.
Sick.
But who knows? Who knows what that thing's about?
Podcast. And then Saturday we are on the floor all day reacting to stuff. So there won't be anything from us online until the evening, where we are reacting to, or not reacting to, but sharing our
Yeah, we're gonna
initial
play games during the day and come and talk about them
impressions.
at night. Yep.
And then Blood mercifully gave us Sunday and Monday nights off from impressions. But Sunday during the day, we are reacting to those showcases, the Xbox showcase and PC gaming showcase. Sophia will be joining us for PC gaming, so that'll be fun. And then we have...
Told her to keep you in line.
She's welcome to try. Then Monday, nothing online, right? Tuesday...
Right.
Monday,
Tuesday
nothing
we're
online.
Tuesday we're
all
back with
day.
the rest of the impressions that we can talk about for now. Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, starting at 3, I think we're going to film some embargoed stuff first and then going live after that to go through the rest of it.
Yeah.
Go through Blood's entire
Festivus for the rest of us.
notebook of stuff. Yeah.
Book of
So
Blood.
big
Huber's
weekend.
got the most.
Huber's got the most.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing The Witcher 4
Well, we got
tomorrow.
around
Yeah.
50-ish games.
We got
that
a
we're
lot
seeing.
of games
Yeah.
that we're checking out this weekend, so we're excited. And
Absolutely.
we're excited to see you there.
Yeah. See you tomorrow. Some of you.
Yeah.
Some of you. Freaking Mario Kart World.
Fish hanging.
Those fish look good. They all look unique. There's no copy and pasting. Oh wait, those two look the same. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Outro.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Go to patreon.com/EasyAllies to get info on that meetup and to support us because we're supported by people just like you. We'll see you soon.